Hi, this is Stan, and I'm back for kind of a postscript on picking you as a part of Lesson 5 and how you perhaps can become a person of influence. Now, I particularly said that this is particularly for those of you who are under 35, but I'm going to suggest that everybody, no matter what your age or stage, if you're trying to do something that will again increase your influence for good, this might be something that even those of us who are a bit older might consider. Now, here we go. First of all, it's a performance economy. I oftentimes say that you've all heard the expression, there's no business like show business. Well, today, let me tell you, all business is show business. As one of my friends, Joe Pine, a former student and a good friend, said in the book, The Experience Economy, work is theater and every business is a stage. And I'm simply going to suggest that if you have the opportunity to get some performance training, now, if that means going to an acting class of some kind or taking some continuing education in that direction, learn some of the skills of the performer. Now, if you've had singing training or perhaps something like that, or perhaps you've actually been in an acting group, refresh yourself. Take some time to learn what you can do and how much more you can make a speech better. As I say, it's not a speech, it's a performance, so that you can use the skills of the acting profession, the performance profession, and then slide that in. Now, obviously, I've spent a good deal of my life performing in the broadcasting arts, radio and television. Today, particularly if you're a younger person, put that into your portfolio of skills. Today, you're going to have to demonstrate how good you are. You're going to have to learn how to use the audio and video medium. You're going to have your own YouTube channel. You just simply can't have a Facebook that's all about you. You're going to have to know that today we communicate by using the audio and visual arts. So find a way. Now, we're going to be offering coaching classes and perhaps ways that you can gain you don't have to go for a whole semester or like I did for, almost 2 years, but you can learn some basics of the principles of broadcast communication, which is quite different from interpersonal communication. And gain some skills that will really stand out. And by the way, when you put on your resume that you have had training in the visual, the broadcasting, the radio arts, and then explain why, you're going to find that might be a unique qualifier for the kind of position you're seeking. But if you want to be a person of influence today, you're going to have to learn how to perhaps do that. And now particularly, Dale Carnegie didn't write about this because this was out of sight in 1936, and particularly in terms of publishing. Here's what we now know. You can write a book. In fact, I've done a class and a course on how to write your first book, or at least how to start to write your first book, simply using your iPhone. The technology is so profound and it is so available to us all. As Seth Godin says, don't wait for someone to pick you, you pick you. And today, write your first book before you're 35. I'm not saying it has to be a great book. It doesn't have to be a big book. But the fact that talkers are hawkers and writers are experts, if you want to increase your impact and influence, why don't you seek out the time and the training and then go do it. Write your first book before you're 35. Just a little postscript, something to sit on your head and think about as you are seeking to make good friends and make your mark in the marketplace. Just think about that.